The Pharaoh is the heart of Egypt. The land is its body, and the people are its blood. One day you will rule Egypt, my son. Your armies will thunder across the boundless desert. And it shall tremble beneath them, as it shook beneath the pounding feet of the countless men who toiled in the burning sun to build your grandfather's eternal resting place. He was Egypt, just as I am Egypt, and as you will be Egypt. His face is my face, and your face. His strength, our strength, for his blood runs in our veins. He labored a lifetime to build this monument, which now watches over us. And when it was complete, so too was his life complete. Yet even as my father was taken by Anubis, a new life came forth. And as your grandfather was bound in fine linen, so were you wrapped in swaddling clothes. And a new day dawned for Egypt. In time, each pharaoh must heed the call of Osiris and embark on a final journey to the immortal realm. For when the day of Pharaoh's reign is at an end, so the night of his eternal sleep begins. While he slumbers undisturbed, so shall Egypt endure.
Hi there, and welcome to Shit's Corner, where today we will dwell into a classical city builder game called Pharaoh. There's a rumor circulating that there will come a new one, Pharaoh, the New Era. And I thought, well, what better time than to showcase the old one. So here you have it. This will be my playthrough of Pharaoh and Cleopatra, which adds more campaign missions. Without further ado, let's create our family. Choose an Egyptian name. Let's see, what do we have? Something with S. Okay, there. So let's say Seth and Ra, could be a good thing. Seokra, of course, Seokra. H is silent, Seokra. Let's do that. The family of the Seokra. Begin family history. Pre-dynastic period. Yes, please.
It is said that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So may the story of a great nation begin with one dream. The Red Land has given birth to such a dream. Clans of nomads carry it in their heart, across the immeasurable desert and into the land of Egypt.
Welcome to ancient Egypt, land of the pharaohs. Here you'll participate in the history of one of the greatest civilizations the world has ever seen. In an epic story that spans more than 15 centuries and 24 generations. You must lead one family, generation by generation, from its earliest beginnings in Egyptian prehistory, through the dawn of civilization, to the establishment of a unique and powerful empire and beyond. Our story begins more than 5,000 years ago, along the banks of the Nile River in an area known as Nubt. Here, a small confederacy of clans struggles to eke out an existence in the harsh environment. With you at its head, your family leads this small settlement.
6 meager shanties. This should be easy. Nubt. Let's begin. Housing and roads. The first things this village will need are housing, to provide settlers with a suitable place to live, and a network of roads to allow its eventual inhabitants to find their way around easily and efficiently. Build areas of housing, and you'll soon see people move into the village. Roads. Click and drag the mouse to build long roads. At every intersection, walkers must choose which way to go, so each intersection lessens your control over their actual routes. Plan roads carefully, with as few intersections as possible to ensure that people walk where you want them to. The path by which these immigrants reach your city is known as the Kingdom Road. Migrants always need free passage from the Kingdom Road to the city's housing areas. If you isolate, they will disappear. To exit in the message panel, click like this one. Click on the mouse button. Yes. So, let's see. Options. Speed. Ah, that's fine. Housing. Let's see. Let's get building, shall we? And some wells. We had sound on, right? We have sound on. Cue for music, please. Now I'll just wait for them to arrive. So basically, it should be pretty simple to begin with. Well, it is pretty simple. I prefer this over the new era because of the detail that is in the sprites. Food or famine. A growing population needs a reliable source of food and some means of storing and distributing it. Hunting for food. Build hunting lodges close to the ostrich flocks, and hunters will set out in search of prey. So they'll go out, hunt down, bring it to the granary, where the bazaar will gather it from the granary, and they will go out to sell it. Yes, please. Hunting lodges. Don't mind, replace a few of those. Alongside granary, if you could, Dear ostrich, would you be so kind as to move? I will be slain. That's okay. A bazaar. I could also just delete that. Let me put some wells in there. There we go. Yeah, the details. It seems just more living. Like they've actually made an effort to make it look good. The new era just looks kind of blah. But that's my opinion. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying it's evil or anything. It's just not my taste. Water supply. Well done. You managed to supply the village granary with food. Now the villagers need access to clean water from a water supply, which is much preferred over well water. And that'll also send out a walker. And have I been smart in planning it to be right there? Nope. No, I did not. Better place 2 of those in. And we can slowly begin to delete the wells. As soon as these get up. There we go. And you'll see that the wells dry out when they are not in use. So that's good. Good to know. Victory!
Well done. By filling your people's bellies with nourishing food and protecting their homes from fire and collapse, you have helped this fledgling civilization take its first step on the long road of history.
Onward to the next city.
After many years and the passing of a generation, your family has resettled in the area of Thinis, in Upper Egypt. Here, a small band of local rulers is attempting to extend its influence over Lower Egypt and all lands along the River Nile, and to unite this realm under its own house with one supreme leader. Establishing Thinis as a thriving city like nothing ever seen before will prove the worthiness of the Thinite Confederacy and help them gain supremacy over Lower Egypt and the other factions vying for power. In time, this will mean providing the population with entertainment and building wonderful temples to worship the region's patron deity. To build a city this grand will require a substantial supply of cash. You'll find rich deposits of gold ore in Thinis, and harvesting them should be your first priority.
10 ordinary cottages, the Thinis, the dawn of civilization. Should be pretty easy to acquire. Worth mentioning is, this just doesn't happen like the next day. We traveled to Thinis and we decided to establish a city there. After many years and passing of generations. A lot of time is apparently passing through. Gold and crime. Mining gold. Search rocky areas for the presence of metal ore, evidenced by shining metallic patches among the rocks. And then it'll bring into the palace. A palace is needed to convert the raw gold ore as well as to store the resulting gold bullion. Crime. With a pile of cash in reserve, however, comes the risk of theft. Constables can help reduce losses through theft, both by patrolling the streets to prevent crime and by subduing any criminals they encounter. Well, well, well. Now, I've always placed the city here, but it could as easily be placed over here, actually, couldn't it? As long as we make, let's see here, village palace. It is, after all, a long way for the gold to be carried. You know what, let's just build it over here. It's easier that way. Let's see. Village pallets should be placed over there. Let's get a road out there to the gold mines. Let's get a lot of those guys. Couldn't we maybe... No. No, no, no. You are not allowed to squeeze another one in. Heaven forbids. Some workforces, firehouse, and architects' posts. Well, do we have a roadblock yet? We don't. Police station. Let's get some people in. Out of money. Well, that's not good, is it? 1, 2, 3, right there, right there. Let's do like this to begin with. Employees needed. Well, I know. Let's see. Good one. Let's just do it like that, actually. Debt. Well, that's not good, is it? Let's see, some hunting. Get the granary. Let's build that out here. Some hunting lodges. And a single house. That's all to do it, to begin with at least. Yeah, and a bazaar. I think we'll place that up here. Well, it doesn't really matter at the point, does it? Access to water. Can I actually... The gods of Egypt. An Egyptian city cannot truly flourish without suitable places of worship in the form of religious temples and shrines. Yeah. Temples send out priests, and shrines just help keep the gods happy. So, good rule of thumb, always have at least a shrine on each housing block. I find that's a little bit. Entertainment. As your city becomes more advanced, more citizens can enjoy leisure time activities, such as taking in a little entertainment. And then we get a juggler school to begin with, right? Yes. Consult the overseers. Let's get... we don't have... venue. Oh, it has to be... okay, yeah, right. Right. Can't place it there, but there instead. Oh my god. A little bit difficult, isn't it? Juggler school. Hopefully, we'll get some money soon. Still a negative. That's not bueno. Can I get a road down there actually? Not like that. Ugh. Shish. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll have to take it. And let's also get some housing down there. And firehouse and architect's posts. There we go. Ah! Developing fine, I see. Except the water access is a bit hard to come by, isn't it? That should help, hopefully. Plenty of food, I see. Ordinary cottages. What was we going to get? Ordinary cottages? Right. 10 of those, please. These can upgrade cost around the food. Need food from the local bazaar. Let's place another one of those then. It would have been really great if I had my roadblocks, but apparently no. Desirability. Sturdy hut. Still need food from the bazaar. Well, fine then. Come on, bazaar ladies. Distribute that food. Is it because we need workers? Oh, I can't see that. Great. And we are in the positive again, I can see. That's great. Sure is taking some time, isn't it? That's small, I guess. More food? Desirability of the area. I don't really have anything except shrines. Which does a little, I suppose. Living area, blah blah blah. Sheesh. Let's place another temple for bust then. I know that will raise the desirability. Hopefully it's enough. Can I maybe see that actually? There we go. Yeah, that didn't help a lot, did it? These can upgrade because of immediate chances. Rolling kind of desirability. Bast, you get another temple. These desirability as well. Well, Bast is truly getting a lot of worshipping here, isn't it? Isn't she? I have a small blessing from Bast. Proceed.
Excellent! You have built the first true city in this unforgiving land, providing for your citizens' corporal and spiritual needs, and have helped the Thinite Confederacy unify the divided land. The Thinite nobles still struggle to unite the lands of the Nile under one supreme ruler. To aid them in their cause, it is hoped that you will endeavor to establish a thriving community at Perwadjyt, in the humid delta region of Lower Egypt, thus spreading their influence throughout the length of the sacred river. To support a population larger than that of a village, you must learn to use agriculture. Egyptian farmers have begun to exploit the rich, fertile soil deposited by the annual inundation of the Nile River for growing crops. The Nile can be hazardous, however. Many dangers lurk along its banks and in its waters, such as deadly crocodiles, hippopotamuses, and malaria-carrying mosquitoes.
Oh no, not the mosquitoes. Perwadjyt, the precarious Nile. Precarious? Shouldn't have said precarious. Meh. Anyway, population of 600 and 10 modest homesteads. Now, fun fact. Well, not this one, but you know. Farming along the Nile. You must build farms directly on the floodplain in order to gain the benefits of its increased fertility. Unlike most working structures, farms on the floodplains do not need direct access to employees, but do need a steady workforce of peasants laborers, supplied by the work camp. Each year the Nile floods its banks, replenishing the depleted soil on the floodplains with rich, fertile mud. Got that. Now, back to the fun fact. The fun fact is, this map, if you play it on hard, you can't succeed. Because the criteria for developing the houses, you can't meet them. So, that just fails miserably. So then you'll be stuck in a loop, continuously trying to figure out why are they not evolving. And it's something to do with it that they need entertainment and you can't provide it. Well, you can't provide enough at least. Let's get a firehouse and active post here. Little fun fact of the game, right? Wonder if actually if they figured that out. Well, hopefully they did actually. In the new one. No, don't do that. Rushes. Oh, come on. My little fingers. Buttercups. Shrines to Osiris, here and there. Water supply. A bazaar. Temple to Osiris. Let's get you placed somewhere. There maybe. Also, firehouse. Exposed. Police station. Can we get the... No, not yet. But I bet we will. Healthcare. We can. Perfect. Village palace? Well, why not? Water supply and a bazaar as well as a temple to Osiris. Yes, that should do it for now, at least.
I like living here, but if I were running the town, I'd do some things differently.
Sure you would. But you're not me. Let's see if we can make this work. But I actually get taxes. Not yet. Ow. Booey. At least we get our food supply up and running. Should be enough for now. I'll hope. Scratch, scratch. Meh. That's a little bit disappointing for a first load of food, but okay. How much was it? 5.8, huh? Can we maybe speed this up a tiny bit more? Because we're really basically just waiting for the flood to come. Get our workers out in the fields. Population milestone. Almost reached 600. And that was our goal, right? Yeah, 600. People are very pleased with you. Let's just in case it should happen. It's not always to predict. But the harvest seems to be way better this time. Ah, there we go. Industry. Now that you've given your people basic food and water, you can enhance their lifestyle with other goods, such as pottery. Ah, yes. Let's just slow down again. Let's see. Raw materials, clay. Let's build two of you guys. Storage yards. Where we will be accepting everything. Not accepting everything, but pottery. Potter. You're a potter. Your city suffers from health problems, as it is to be expected with a growing population. Malaria and diseases are the most common health crises that will afflict you, your city's households. And we're gonna take care of that quite quick. Malaria is most preventable close to war. Prevalent close to water and marshland. The risks: malaria, overlay, blah blah blah. Disease physicians help to reduce the risk of disease by administering medicines to the houses they serve. Malaria. Potter? Let's see, apothecary. Let's get one down there. Employees needed. There, and a physician. Close by, could actually place him down there, couldn't I? Physician down there. Entertainment. Juggler school, no. Booth. Booth there, and a booth there. Oh, that should do it. Now I just need the gardens. And the first pottery is in. Ah, municipal. I don't know how to pronounce that. Municipal. Gardens, beautifying things, stuff like that. Structure can help things run more effectively. Garden statues and plazas. Ah, roadblock, yes. Ah, the biggest invention. And also boats. Very, very useful. Roadblocks. Let's place one there and one there. Also, let's place some housing. So we can close out those districts. Out of money. Let's speed a little bit down again. And there should be gardens, beautifications, gardens. Thank you so much. Victory! Proceed.
Superb. Your own citizens are beginning to look to you as their caretaker, and neighboring cities also hail you as a provider in times of need.
That was the pre-dynastic period of Pharaoh. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the following videos following this Egyptian legacy of the pharaohs. Thank you so much for watching, hope to see you in another one, and bye for now.